Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? What is going on? This is your man, Real Deal, Steele, coming to you live, going up on a Sunday. It's your fun day. What is up, people? Got a fun show lined up for you tonight. Just kind of an off-the-cuff stream. We're just going to do some Market Watch Hangout and just chat about all things crypto and maybe some stuff outside of that. So feel free to throw some questions up in the chat, and I'll be keeping a close eye on the chat tonight, even more so than usual. Who do we got in here is Hump Deezy, Hector the Dude. Welcome, Hector the Dude. Mike, Tracy, Bang Stun. Everyone Bang Stun tonight. Me, you, William Hatfield, Slay Blaze, Tim, William DeRuler, Truckin' All Day, Sliding Edge, and the list goes on. Good to see you guys. Great to see you guys. If I could ask you, just hit that like button. It really goes a long way. And also, if you're brand new here, I'd like to personally welcome you. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I'm Steven Steele. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit all on that notification bell, whether you're already a subscriber or not. Very important. Very important. And yeah, so Dogecoin's just trading sideways. It's just showing a pretty remarkable amount of stability, honestly. hanging in right at about that, right directly in between 24 and 25. So that's obviously been the new floor. Not a bad place to be, all things considered. I'll get into that a little bit later on why I feel that is a good sign. New headphones, yes, I just got these in the mail. They're Audio Technica, and I got them in all white because why not? Why not? So, yeah, great news. This is the first piece of new equipment that I got. My next piece there, I was told they are in transit as of today. I got a proper chair coming, and I've got a proper desk coming too to go with the chair. And the chair is actually, I think it's the same brand that Miles G uses. So it will save my back for many years to come. Yes. So a lot of talk going on, a lot of interesting evolutions going on within the Doge community, within crypto in general. It's just very interesting to kind of take it all in. We need to bump up Steven's sub so he can earn. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you. I was just lamenting. Oh, definitely in the red this week. The amount of expenses that I've had to incur this last week have been pretty extraordinary. So I was just, you know how it goes. I was just looking at those numbers and just, whew, deep breaths. Don't freak out. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting. There's obviously been a lot of incredibly bullish movement from Shiba Inu coin over the last week plus. Particularly, it's definitely been on quite a bull run. It's definitely in some retracement right now. It took a pretty large, like 35% drop, but it's kind of come back, not back fully where it was towards the apex of its rise a couple days ago, but it's battled back pretty good. Right now it's at about a 6% drop in the last 24 hours, but almost a 300% rise over the last 7 days. So Shiba Inu coin is, I got to talk about it. It is news. It is the parabolic coin of the week. It is the parabolic coin of the week, but it doesn't mean I can't give my thoughts on it. Okay, my thoughts on it, like many of my opinions, have been nuanced. So Sliding Edge says, I have grievance against the Inu creators. They pulled some big BS today. You'll have to tell me what you think that is, and I can look into it and talk about it here on the show. So let me know. I heard some Sheeb YouTubers were taken down. I don't know why that would be, unless they were engaging in illegal activity. That doesn't make sense to me. I'd have to figure out more to that story before I had an opinion on it. So lots of people have gotten, a fair amount of people have made a good amount of money on Sheeb. A fair amount of people have made even life-changing amounts of money off of Sheeb. I wouldn't say a fair amount, but people, right? I definitely have mixed feelings about this coin. There is actually another very popular YouTuber that I like his content. I like the guy, but he recently came out pretty much full-throated for Sheeb and stating that this is a win-win for Doge and we support both, and this is just bringing more eyes to the crypto space. I think there's some truth to that. However, I do have some concern because I do feel that the way Sheeb was packaged and marketed, it's definitely going for the exact same investors as Dogecoin. And so I do think there's a certain element of peeling some momentum and some of the investors away from Dogecoin. Do I foresee this as being a problem long term? I'm skewing no. I'm skewing no right now. And I'll tell you why. So first of all, just for SHIB to make it to 1 penny, and they always say that's going to 1 penny. SHIB isn't going to 1 penny. It's not going to 1 penny. It can't make it to 1 penny. In order for SHIB to make it to a one penny, the market cap for SHIB has to be over $3 trillion. It has to far and away surpass Bitcoin's market cap. Like, blow it out of the water, folks. So in order for it to get to that 1 cent, it's got to reach 3 trillion. Let's see. Reran an old Elon Musk interview, claimed it was live. Okay, let me catch. Okay, there's a lot going on in this chat here, and you guys, it sounds like this one's gonna get a little bit spicy. That's okay. We'll get a little spicy. Hello, Marcus from Germany. Good to see you. Good to see you. Humpteasy. So Humpteasy, yeah, there you do see stuff like that on YouTube sometimes. Actually, you see that, but is that directly related to the Shiba Inu creators? That video, I doubt it would be, because that's even happened with Dogecoin, where what will happen is some bad actors will run old interviews, and then they'll run like text along the side of the bottom of the screen and say, hey, if you send us this many Dogecoin, we'll send you twice as many back. All right, here's our address. And obviously, you know what the result of that transaction will be. So what they would do, they would run old Jackson Palmer interviews under the context that that's what was going to happen. What do you guys think of the white headphones? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. 1, you like the white headphones. 2, Sliding Edge starting things off with a super chat for $2. Make ya holla. Thank you, Sliding Edge. You know how hard it is to get me upset. Yeah, you're pretty groovy, dude. Okay, so yeah, Humpteasy. Yeah, my first question on that, on what you're talking about there, is what channel was that related to? I doubt it came directly from SHIB. And if they did, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. They try to make it seem like Elon is bullish on SHIB. That is true. Okay, there's no question about it. You know, the main thing that's rubbing me wrong about the SHIB project to begin with, and I say this as someone who now has technically been a SHIB investor, but solely to just take some short-term gains and reallocate those into Dogecoin. Furthermore, that's my position on this, okay? Because SHIB could pump again. It could very well pump again. I was looking at it for a little bit. I was like, I think it's really going to crash and burn when I saw that double peak. But now I'm seeing some stabilization and some accumulation period with SHIB where it could be ready to ramp again. That being said, I want people to make money. I want everyone to make money. I want people to realize their financial freedom through, decentralized digital currency. I think it's awesome, regardless of how you feel about this particular project. That being said, my perspective, I think it'd be the strategy that I most endorse. Okay, is make your money on SHIB. Get out, reallocate your gains to Dogecoin and or living expenses. Let's see. Inu guys replayed Elon, Kathy Wood, Jack Dorsey video conference call, and the B word from a few months back, overlaid it as a SHIB production, purposely and falsely quoted Elon, lied in the title. Okay, guys, that sounds really bad. But I need to know, did that come directly from SHIB headquarters, or was this... Also, do you guys recall, because I didn't see this video, was there like scrolling text at the bottom telling you to send SHIB somewhere? telling you to send your sheep somewhere and that they're going to send you double the sheep back or so? Was there anything like that going on? I'm trying to get the full context of this before I took screenshots and they disabled the chat. If you took screenshots, send me the screenshots. 111. Everyone but Abstractus Artemis says we like the headphones. Abstractus is like, no, I hate white headphones. Hamcoin. I love Truck It All Day. Truck It All Day is always up on like keeping those quick shorts and flips moving. Seems to do pretty well at it too. Good for you, man. I love it. If you're going to play that game, that's the way you do it, man. That's the way you do it. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, when you look the way the whole Sheep project rolled out, me as a Doge-centric content creator, I personally, I can't genuinely speak well of the project, making money is one thing, make your money, do whatever, but if you're gonna, I can't get on here and say genuinely, I support what Sheep's about. I can't do it. I don't. I support people making money, and look, if you're a big Sheep investor and you made your money, make that money, man. Make that money, baby. I'm not judging people for that by any means, but if you're asking me to get on here just because Sheep been on a bull run and it's been doing well and it's been getting a lot more media attention, that all of a sudden I'm supposed to reevaluate my perspective on Sheep, I'm not going to do it. I've already evaluated it. I've already looked into it pretty thoroughly, and I made up my mind. I think that the way they rose to prominence, and I will say the majority of my grievances are with their marketing efforts and the tone of the community. It's really been a kind of a disingenuous rise. I mean, Sheep came out of the gate. They came out of the gate by titling itself the Dogecoin Killer, or its swapper or whatever. It's one of its offshoot technologies, the Dogecoin Killer. What are we supposed to make of that? Okay, those of us who are Dogecoin enthusiasts, those of us who are Dogecoin investors and very bullish on Dogecoin for a number of reasons, how can I be expected to get on board with that? I know some people are. I'm not one of those people. I'm going to talk about it because it's news. I think it's interesting. I want to see people make money. I want to see you guys make money, even if that's through Sheep. But if you're asking me if I endorse this project, if I like the project, no. I don't like the project. I don't respect the project. I think it's a sleazy project that's getting a lot of undeserved attention, frankly. Does that mean I'm against you making money off of that project? No. Particularly if you use the Steele strategy. I'm just kidding. I mean, people do whatever they want with their money. That's what I'm personally doing. Make of that with what you will. Slide Edge coming in with another $2 make you holler. Said to self, Isaac, I need Mai Tai stat. Are you making a reference to the bartender, the famous bartender from Love Boat? There was a day many years ago, folks, where for several months I would start my day in the shower blasting the theme to Love Boat on repeat. And why would I do that? Because that song makes me laugh so hard. It's so over the top, like lounge lizard schmaltzy. It's so over the top that way that it never fails to put a smile on my face, and it never failed to make me laugh. So that was a good way to start my day, right? And it never failed in that regard. Is anyone here familiar with the Love Boat theme song? I'm looking up the lyrics right now because the lyrics are just sang by Jack Jones, one of the schmaltziest, over the top schmaltziest, gaudy songs you'd ever hear in your life. Yeah. Love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. The love boat soon will be making another run. The love boat promises something for everyone. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love. And on it goes. If that makes you laugh, then you know what I'm talking about. If it doesn't make you laugh, you're wondering, what's this guy on? Nothing. Well, little green tea, mind you. Other than that, I'm just doing what I do. Abstractus says, white headphones to me are like white sunglasses. Oh, man. I think my favorite lyric in the Love Boat theme song is... Well, shoot, I closed the lyrics out already. I closed them out too soon, guys. Let's see here. The Love Boat lyrics. Okay. It's been so long since oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And I love when he comes back to the lyric out of the chorus. He says, love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. That's good stuff right there. Love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. Welcome to the Love Boat. I mean, I'm kind of sold. And I am somebody that's claustrophobic. I don't like to be trapped on anything. Even when I fly airplanes, and I fly a lot, but it's always kind of that nagging anxiety in the back of my head where I'm like, I'd rather be free and not on this metal contraption zooming 400 miles in the air. But that being said, the marketing efforts by the Love Boat and that theme song, I'm there. I am there. I'm going to get the tiki drinks with Isaac. I'm going to talk to babes with feathered hair. I am going to sit poolside in shorts on the Love Boat. Let's see here. What's going on in the chat? Bitcoin's about to hit 56K. Good stuff, Maynard. That is going to have a cascading effect on altcoins, obviously. Most altcoins down the way. And including a lot of altcoins. That heavyweight boxing match tonight. Oh, yeah. I saw a bit of the highlight on it. Fury won. Fishmasters after SNL back in the day. I do not remember a show called Fishmasters. I do not recall this. And I consider myself a pretty decent aficionado of retro TV. But it's not ringing a bell. This whole thread started from the Isaac comment. Yeah, that's just, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. So what are your guys' thoughts on SHIB? What are your thoughts on SHIB? I don't want anyone to feel alienated by my views. Look, I'm not against people making money. If you're bullish on SHIB, that's your prerogative. It's your money. But my opinion is I don't like the way it was conceived. I don't like the way it's rolled out. I don't like the way it was marketed. I think it was done in a really ineffective manner, to target a project directly at the Doge community, stealing its mascot as its branding, and then having the audacity to call it a Dogecoin killer. It still strikes me as an incredibly poor taste. So, money isn't everything, guys. I mean, we're all here because of that, but not only that. And like I said, I'm not against investing in this thing. I'm not against people making money on it. But if you're asking me if I respect the project, if you're asking me to get on here on the airwaves and tell people, hey, I like this project. I genuinely like this project. I like what it's about. I'm not going to do it because I don't have respect for this project. I respect people doing what they got to do and getting their hustle in and making their cake and getting their green. I get that. You don't know anyone an explanation for that. But if you're going to ask me as a show host to get on here and talk about SHIB like I like it just as much as Doge, or I think it's just as credible, or has as much heart as something like Doge, nah, I'm not going to do it, man. Not going to do it. Plus, when you look at the two market caps between these two coins, it still can't be compared. And a lot of people are saying, well, look how much progress she make, and look how long it took Dogecoin to make that same amount of progress that she made in just 6 months or less. Well, guys, she would be nowhere without Dogecoin, firstly. If they didn't name and brand it the way they did, none of us would be talking about it. Come on, let's get real. Trucking All Day says, SHIB, if it goes back to 1,300, I might get in 500 if Robinhood hasn't announced yet. Then after Robinhood announced, I'm selling, depending how fast the 1-0 drops. I think that's a pretty good strategy. And one that seems pretty sound to me, Trucking All Day. That's another thing, too. Do you guys think Robinhood is going to take SHIB on? Do you think that's kind of... People are talking about like that's a pretty much foregone conclusion at this point. I'm not sure what to make of it, frankly. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion yet. I would say it wouldn't surprise me if they did. I just don't know. I just don't know yet. What do you guys think? They just gave SHIB away, a lot of it, Frank says. How so? How are they just giving a bunch away? Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the SHIB platforming to Robinhood quite yet. I just don't know. Slide Edge coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Slide Edge. Fight back. Shill random token, then Doge. I'll go first. Steel balls needs to be in your pockets. Buy Steele STBZ today. Handshake the future and buy Doge. I love it. Thank you, Slide Edge. Appreciate that. Buy steel balls today. Take your steel balls profits and roll them over into more dog money. Look at how slow Robinhood moves. Maybe 3 years, Emperor Doe says. I mean, you raise a pretty good point there, my friend. You're raising a pretty good point. How often does Robinhood add new cryptos? I can't remember that happening. They don't do it often, but I do know that their future objectives do include adding a lot of, not a ton of new coins, but definitely beefing up their coin options there and their offerings. Scott says Robinhood hasn't taken on a new crypto asset in a long time, and the ones they do are old school cryptos. I don't think Robinhood will be so quick to adopt SHIB based on its youth and anti-Doge message. I think Scott raises a good point here, guys. I don't think SHIB, now I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It could happen. I don't think the SHIB and Robinhood marriage is a foregone conclusion, in part for the reasons that Scott mentioned there. Those are some of the exact same thoughts I've been having. Ironically, some of us in the Doge community who have been the biggest critics of Robinhood, including yours truly, Robinhood is despite all those things, Robinhood has shown itself to be a tremendous ally of Doge. I've definitely scaled back my criticisms of Vlad and Robinhood since they continuously have really gone out of their way to try to make right with the Doge community over and over again. And now with inevitable incoming wallets, it's definitely a game changer. It's definitely a game changer. And here's the thing, too. This is another reason why I just don't know. Put it this way. This is how I want to word this. Here's another reason why I don't think SHIB is a foregone conclusion on Robinhood. We have seen those numbers. We have seen that data, ladies and gentlemen. Just how much money comes out of Doge trading to Robinhood. I mean, Robinhood makes a tremendous amount of money just off Dogecoin alone. The Dogecoin trading transactions, the stats are eluding me right now, but put it this way. Dogecoin is hands down its most popular crypto on its platform. Hands down where the lion's share of profits come from for Robinhood, to the point where it's not just responsible for the largest chunk of profits within crypto, but it's also responsible for a large chunk in Robinhood's profits just across the board, Dogecoin alone. So for that reason, for them to platform SHIB, kind of a risky move. To me, that seems like a high risk move. Robinhood is really, despite its flaws, right? Despite its obvious flaws and missteps along the way, Robinhood's really gone out of their way to be super Doge friendly. Super Doge friendly. So I do not think that Shiba Inu is a foregone conclusion on Robinhood. I think Robinhood, put it this way, I think Vlad's a lot more self-aware than people give him credit for. I think Vlad's a lot more self-aware than people give him credit for. I think the things we're talking about here tonight regarding, and the points that I'm going over here with you right now regarding this potential marriage, I think he's totally aware of it. I think he's totally aware of the liability that this would bring. I don't know that they're going to go into SHIB because I don't know if they're going to want to risk alienating and ticking off a sector anyway of their Dogecoin investors. I don't know if they're going to do that. The whole reason why Robinhood wallets are even transpiring, are even happening, is because of the Dogecoin community. No other community has pushed for that like the Dogecoin community. Robinhood would not be rolling out wallets if it weren't for the Dogecoin community. That is almost exclusively a response to the action of the Dogecoin community. Vlad knows the power of Doge. Vlad knows the power of the Doge community. If he was forced to take sides and choose one or the other, he's going to take Doge hands down. He sees the numbers. He knows what's going on. Furthermore, Dogecoin is top 10. It's staying top 10. We might not be going as parabolic as often as we'd like to see. Sure, we've been trading pretty sideways, fairly unremarkably for months. But at the same time, we haven't been totally eating it. Dogecoin has hung on right around the top 10. Dogecoin is trading at a new floor around a quarter. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not what I would describe as losing, folks. So I do think that this whole situation between Doge and Shiba is analogous to the old classic tale of tortoise and the hare. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Most of the time it does. Most of the time it does. Doesn't mean that we can't make our quick gains with other projects along the way. But there's a reason why I'm very bullish on Dogecoin, almost, more than anything else. Elon definitely does not support Shiba. I don't think he cares too much to say anything about it, though. Remember, Vlad posted a picture of his old conference room, and there was a huge sticker poster Doge with the wall of the conference room. Yeah, both great points. Both great points. Here's another thing, too. Shiba has consistently, now this comes directly from their marketing team, or who's ever responsible over there on their socials. They've consistently tried to fudge the truth here. When Elon Musk mentions his dog, when Elon Musk mentions the Shiba Inu breed, when Elon Musk mentions anything, posts any meme or anything even associated with the Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu is quick to take credit for it. In fact, I have seen them tweet things out that strongly infer that Elon Musk is talking about them. And anybody that's dialed into the space knows that's just simply not the case. It's simply not the case. The thing is, Elon Musk is in a position, a very precarious one, mind you, where he can't come out and just say no. And the whole reason why I got Floki is because it's inspired by Dogecoin. In my affinity, my love for Dogecoin. When I talk about a Shiba Inu, it's inspired by Dogecoin. At that point, the SEC's got him. You understand? At that point, the SEC's got him. So Elon Musk has to be pretty careful in that regard. He can't just come out and say something like that. Plus, he's a pretty subversive guy in terms of his messaging. I don't think that style of communication is really in alignment with his personality. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Yeah, definitely floating up, Candle. Things are closing in on 25 cents and above, hopefully. Seems to be a lot of resistance right around this point, 24.75, so we'll see what it does. Yep, that's a 5-minute chart. Oh, right. Let's check out the chart. Let's zoom a little closer. Don't be shy. Zoom a little closer with Air It Extra Dry. Under what circumstances in public gatherings do people usually have the worst body odor? The bus. That's up there. It's got to be up there. If you're riding public transit. Ooh. I always remember there being a lot of BO at when I'd go to Six Flags as a kid, waiting in line for rides. It was pretty fragrant affair. It'd be a mix of people when I was a kid, waiting in line for a roller coaster at a big amusement park like Six Flags or whatever is super popular where you are. It was always this experience of teenagers making out, but inappropriately making out, just really going for it, and some guy getting a hickey while you're just trying to go on a roller coaster. And then be a mix of that and body odor, and just people swearing a lot. It's very uncouth. It's very uncouth. I just remember it being a very uncouth affair. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What's the good smelling scents out there? I like vanilla. Vanilla, I love the smell of vanilla. I have one cologne that I wear. It's the only one I'm very particular about. And everyone's kind of different, right? Because when it comes to colognes or perfumes, they interact differently with people's pheromones and whatnot. So, and biology. So, you just got to do what's good for you. Sports practices, gym lockers, yes, that's of course what goes without saying, absolutely. Universal Studios Halloween hunt, oh yeah, it's coming up. I wonder what kind of cologne Steele wears. You'll never guess it. Steven Steele once waited for 4 hours to ride the log jammer at Magic Mountain. Oh boy. I don't know if I just the name alone makes me feel very uncomfortable. I don't want to wait in line for anything called a log jammer. Seems very uncomfortable. Spicy vanilla, someone says. Or Hector the Dude says. That's pretty good, actually. Spicy vanilla actually sounds pretty good. Jay says Doge equals hope. Yes. I think Eternity Steven wears. Think 80s. That's actually a really good guess. That's actually a pretty good guess. No, but like, good guess. I don't wear Gucci. So my favorite cologne it's made by Clinique, which is mostly known for women's makeup and things like this. But they have one offshoot men's cologne, so it's called Happy for Men. So they have Happy for Women, which is the perfume. But it's funny because you get it in the Clinique section, which is where Clinique, aside from this one offshoot men's cologne they have, is all women's products. But yeah, Happy for Men's my favorite. Steele uses Doge X body spray. I can't afford that Doge X body spray, that limited run. It's going for a lot right now. I think it's like for the special promo boxes they have, those limited runs. I think they're going somewhere around $1,000 right now. A little too rich for my blood. Audio Freak coming through with $2 make ya holler. Lemonhead Superhero. Wah! Thank you for that. Appreciate it, Audio Freak. Polo Black is my scent. It uses real. I know that word and I know what it is, but I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, so I'm going to leave it. But yeah, I've never smelled Polo Black, but I like the sound of it. I have floral or spicy cologne. For me personally, I don't like a real heavy scent, a heavy spicy scent. I like just more of like a clean, just a clean, fresh smell almost. Subtle, but clean and fresh. I wouldn't say florally either, but just a clean, fresh kind of fresh shower, fresh maker, the fresh maker colognes. That's what I like. I use Elon Musk. If you guys look up in my archives, it's from months and months ago, mind you, but I did cut like a short commercial called Elon's Musk. If you look that up, I think it's pretty cool. Elon's Musk. Man, I wish I could remember what the script that I had in my head for Elon Musk. That video's like 4 or 5 months old, like 5 months old, something like that. I would definitely be in an Old Spice commercial. That'd be fun. I'm not opposed to that. I would be about an Old Spice commercial. That's, oh man, some of these comments tonight, you guys are funny. Yeah, so we're holding right at about 24.7. So right about 24.7, right about 27.5 is where the biggest bit of resistance seems to be. Keeps getting knocked back down right around there. Vampire Kangaroo, $2 make ya holler. Oh yeah, you remember those?
Forget Dogecoin. Try these 3 money-making millionaire stocks instead. Forget Dogecoin. Try this overnight millionaire stock instead. Forget Dogecoin. Cash in on real returns with these 5 stocks instead.
Those are Motley Fool articles all day. All day. They do that every day, multiple times a day. Do they even make Brute? I don't know. Scott, I agree. You never go full. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I guess there's a big petition going around seeking Shiba Inu to list on Robinhood, and that's kind of what's been, I think, given the thing, the majority of the legs, why so many people are talking about that possibility. And also, I don't know if you saw, but Mark Cuban recently bought more Dogecoin. Trucking all day, $5. I love it. Says keep it up. With some super pump and iron physical fitness style animated pair. Makes me think of Maniac by Michael, I forget the guy's last name, but that was the song. It was the theme to the 80s seminal aerobic movie hit, Flashdance. Steve and Steele need to bust out the weights now. Maybe it's time for a montage, guys. Maybe it's time for a montage. All right. I also bought more Dogecoin, says Frank. Awesome, Frank. Headband super sticker. 8,000 calories this week. Cha-ching. See Snowden's latest admonition of CBDCs called them a perversion of cryptocurrency. I did see that, and I thought that was very poignant. I like Snowden. Buy DogeX NFTs to the moon. DogeX NFT. Yeah, DogeX is on the move. Minting steadily. I think they're down to about 1,500 right now, from 10,000 to 1,500 on the home stretch. Exciting stuff. I'm excited about mine. I'm excited about that community. Where's Captain Howdy? He's creepy but funny. I agree. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. Yes. I wish I could buy more crypto right now. Oh, well, I'll just stick with Vivi for now. Pretty much free money at this point. So, Abstractus, you feel pretty confident in the your involvement with Vivi. I assume on flipping VV associated NFTs. Would you say is that where you're making most of your money these days? Stephen Steele, we are boarding on members only with these spicy topics. Yes, we are. Yeah, it is bordering. This whole show is kind of bordering on members only. But honestly, almost everyone in here is a member. Let's see here. Top Keck says, I suck at markets. I lost 6 million. Come on. That can't be true. That can't be true. 6 mil, bro. Come on. Zombie's got to work early. I talked to him earlier. Well, that explains it. That's understandable. That's understandable. I minted you guys know that we're in the members only lately. But those pumpkins I was talking about, they're supposed to get revealed today. Let me check on them. I don't think they ever did, so that must be a delayed reveal on that line. Let me check it out here. Yep, they're still not revealed, so they're really keeping investors in suspense over there. I think you can kind of wear out your welcome with that kind of suspense, though, before you just start ticking people off. Bank Stun coming in, $2 make you holler. Thank you, Bank Stun. Appreciate you with a lemon head smooch. It's kind of like what? I like how the arm and the leg goes out. It's very Fred Astaire. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Bank Stun. Appreciate you. All right. So, it would appear that Dogecoin is not going to do anything tonight but trade sideways, and that's okay. It's a heck of a lot better than going down, folks. A heck of a lot better than going down. Estrada or nada? That's an important question. Eric Estrada? I don't know if I fit in like American Psycho, my favorite movie. That's a very well done film. It's a very funny movie. Classic. So many one-liners with that film, it's just hard to even know where to start. I really like when he talks about Huey Lewis in the news. Nobody really fits in anywhere, says Abstractus. To a degree. Steele sleeps 1 hour a night and never stops working. Zombie is a... That's not very nice. But Josh Reddell just survives, and Zombie Doge Army have some... They have some good smack talking back and forth. I think it all started with Zombie Doge Army being a little bit overzealous with the mod duties out of the gate, and with Josh. Bounce Doge. Let's bounce it. Let's pump it up. It'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We will be triumphant. And you returned some videotapes. Wow. What have you been renting, sir? What have you been renting? Be kind and rewind. They used to put those stickers on old VHS tapes, and they'd put a bumblebee on it. Get it? Be kind and rewind, folks. Don't forget to rewind your VHS tapes, or you're going to have a rewind fee of $3. Where is Dogecoin? It's at 24.65 cents, sir. That's where it is. That's where it is. Miyu says, I do have wisdom to share, though. Proceed. Proceed. Spill the wine. What's up, Freddie Gonzalez? It's been a long time. That's a name I haven't seen in the mix for a while. It's funny, the people that come out of the woodwork, you haven't seen names in the chat for like 6 months, and they pop in. Am I ready for the next boom? I was born ready, my friend. I was born ready. I was born free, and I was born ready. I am ready for the next parabolic run. Straight to the Axis moon. Blockbuster was cool. My parents kept some tapes and were never allowed to rent movies from there ever again. That's funny. It'd be funny if people went to jail for that. Those PSAs they'd put before the movies back in the day would definitely give you that impression. Sliding Edge coming to $2, make you holler. I miss Kurt Russell 80s and early 90s. Early 90s movies by Doge. I share your affinity for both of those things. Look, I love Kurt Russell. I think he's a tremendous actor. He's been the protagonist in so many of my favorite films, from Big Trouble in Little China to Captain Ron, even Overboard. Kind of a chick flick, but I really like it. Arguably, maybe my favorite chick flick, Overboard. And then he was in that Quentin Tarantino movie where he was that maniac driver, Death Proof. Yeah. And so many more. Kurt Russell's awesome. Jupiter. Wasn't there some big XRP news today? Honestly, there might have been. My head just really wasn't in the game between other obligations that I had and the way I've been feeling. You're up next on this next boom. 433K to 4K subs trust. Oh, that's what Freddie meant. Yeah, that's the thing. I started my channel in the most disadvantageous point to start a Doge-centric channel. Meaning I've never been in a huge surge while I've had this channel, which is how a lot of crypto-centric streamers end up getting a lot of their subs. So that's what you're referring to. Yeah, maybe. Right now, I'm just focused on getting. If I can just get to 5K subscribers, that'd be great. If I could just get to 5,000, I'd be pleased as punch. Wyatt Earp and Tombstone is peak Kurt Russell. I agree. Very, very, very good reference. Hector the Dude says, smash that like button and you will get good luck. Good luck, sir. This is true. Jason Voorhees is a Doge holder. Keeps coming back. Can't keep him down. I love it. Random fact. Thank you, Alan Schneider. Thank you, Alan Schneider. Thank you, Alan Schneider. Louis Doge Millie. I must have the best luck because I always smash that like button. I love it. Tesla Space Doge, Tesla accepting dog money, not a matter of if, just a matter of when. Just like our destination to the moon and beyond. To the moon. To Mars and possibly, just quite possibly, Uranus. Oh, that's so funny. Someone coming in here. Hey, what do you think about Shiba Inu? After I literally talked about it for like an hour. Yeah, I talked about it for about an hour. Not sure if we want to open it back up. I'll leave it up to the chat. I'll leave it up to the chat. Remember, Doge is our little gift from Elon. Yeah, it's not so little. Another great movie is Harsh. Another great movie is Harsh Times with Christian Bale. Oh yeah. He's a really great actor, actually. Christian Bale's a pretty phenomenal actor. I can't say he's my favorite Batman though, because he always talks like this. Oh yeah. But Michael Keaton's my favorite Batman. Hands down, Michael Keaton's my favorite Batman. Sliding Edge, and then after that, Adam West, and then after that, I guess Christian Bale at third. Sliding Edge coming in with the $2 make you holler. Thought Elon became single right before Moon. That is a very astute observation, sir. Yeah, keep us posted, Alan. Let us know how you're doing. Wish you the best. Abstractus has got me some Gardella Intense Dark Chocolate Salted Caramel Cascade Candy Bar. That sounds right up my alley, and one that an alley I need to veer away from, frankly. I'm really tightening up things here. Leaning down and getting in better health here. No crypto can say the richest person in the world supports us except Dogecoin. Yeah, he always toggles between first and second richest, right? Val Kilmer, the most sensitive of all Batmans. He was a very sensitive Batman. I will take Val Kilmer over a George Clooney Batman. The George Clooney Batman was so... Not that I hate George Clooney. Not that I love the guy, but I mean, I think he's a good actor. I really do. Okay, overall as an actor, I do like George Clooney. But that being said, I just don't think Batman was a good match for him. I think it was a terrible match for him. And that super hotshot actor of the time that played Robin, Chris... He was like the hunky Hollywood hunk of the day, back in the day. Chris something. And he played Robin. But you know what is really good is Batman Returns. The second one with, again, the return of Michael Keaton. And then Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Man, Michelle Pfeiffer knocked it out of the park. She is a hell of an actress. She is incredible. And, you know, obviously easy on the eyes, still to this day. But her as Catwoman, not only great eye candy, but her acting was phenomenal. And then you had Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Batman Returns is pretty good. Those first two Batman movies with Michael Keaton, hands down my favorite ones. Michael Keaton is so underrated. Michael Keaton is an American treasure. He is hands down one of the finest actors of our day, in my opinion. Michael Keaton, Johnny Dangerously. I like Johnny Dangerously. Mr. Mom. Anyone see Mr. Mom? Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty funny stuff. Abstractus agrees. A few of you agree with me that he's the best Batman. I like Jim Carrey as the Riddler, but he should have been Joker. Yeah, I could see that. Who would have ever thought Michael Keaton would be in? Yeah, great Batman. Yeah, it was just kind of one of those unexpected things, right? Yeah, he is the best one. The 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton. You got both Danny Elfman on it and Tim Burton. What an incredible pairing. And then also Prince. He had some Prince songs peppered throughout it. And then you have, come on, Jack Nicholson as the Joker. You'll never top that in Batman world. You'll never top it. Sorry. And the thing that I really like about the older Batmans more than the newer Batmans is the newer ones strive so hard to be so gritty and quote unquote real. To me, if you're doing like graphic novel, comic book adaptation movies, you could definitely take it too far in that direction. I feel like the franchise veered too far in that direction, where it's not that fun anymore. It takes itself too seriously. Where the original Batmans with Michael Keaton, those first two films, I think they struck the perfect tone between serious and like funny, whimsical, right? And I feel like the new ones that like Christopher Nolan and stuff directed, way too serious for me. To me, it kind of just, I don't know. It kind of is not what it's about for me. Prince is my favorite artist of all time. It's a good choice. I mean, the guy was an absolute genius. No doubt about it. Scott says the first 1989 Batman was the first movie I ever saw in the theater. Awesome. That's a great way to start your life, my friend. I miss Elvira. Yeah, Elvira's awesome. I mean, her and her assets are just phenomenal. She's still rocking those. She's still doing it. Nicholson added a lot to that first movie as well. He had so many great one-liners. He had so many great lines in there where he's got Kim Basinger up on the roof and he's dancing with her and she's all decked out and dressed up in an extravagant ball gown and she's just kind of acting like a limp doll as he's got her kidnapped. He's dancing around on the top of that building towards the end of the movie and he says to her, "Beauty and the Beast. And if anybody else ever calls you Beast, I'll rip their heart out." That's such a great line. And then there was another one is, of course, "You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" I just ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it. Yes. So, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. I have a tarantula named Elvira. It's a sign. I agree. What's up, Crypto Tank Girl? Oh yeah, never rub another man's rhubarb. Such a good line. Never rub another man's rhubarb is such a good line. Never rub another man's rhubarb. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this town needs an enema. Such a good line. Such a good line. Oh, that movie's absolutely genius. If you haven't seen the original Batman from 1989, starring Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton, and Kim Basinger, what an absolute bodacious woman. Definitely do yourself a favor, rent it, stream it, whatever. But you won't regret it. I knew I was, yeah. All right, gang. When do you think Doge will have its next leg up? Its next big run? I think before the end of the year. Before the end of the year. I don't know if I could be any more specific than that. But if I had to put a date on it, I'd say somewhere around November, beginning of December. For its next like big run. That's the best Batman of all time. I completely concur with you, sir. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wind this one down. You know why? Because sitting on the edge of this sofa is a very uncomfortable experience. It's very painful for my back. But the good news is I have a real actual streaming chair in transit right now to me, along with the desk. And so once those are achieved, then I will be much more ready, much more conducive. My back will be in a much better place to do longer streams, even more marathon streams. We're going to hang out. We've got a big future together, folks. A bright one. So I'm looking forward to being able to do even longer streams than the ones I do now, and longer hangouts, and just have a lot of fun. You're sliding off the edge of the couch. I am. And my butt hurts, and my back hurts, and my lumbar hurts. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for connecting with me tonight on a late one. Sorry I've been going on a little bit later lately, but fortunately, a lot of you are weirdo night owls like myself. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, you know where to find me. Thanks again. I will be back tomorrow night. Hang in there, everyone. Stay positive. Keep the Doge momentum going strong. Until next time, this is Steele signing out. Just a piece of earth, the summer haze.